Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. My name is Anton and in today's video we are going to take a look at Super Mario Maker fan games. These games are all free to download, as I'll leave a link in the description for you guys to check them out, but they are all Windows only, so there's no Mac versions here. So before we get started guys, make sure to hit the subscribe button to see future videos on the channel, and let's begin. Coming in at number 7 is Mario Kart. This game is made for the DS, and that's very unique because this is the only DS game that's going to be on this list, and the only Mario Maker game on the DS console. Well, there's a 3DS version, but don't forget, that version came out in 2016, and believe it or not, this version came out in 2010, which is way longer than even Mario Maker came out. So the fact that they were able to create a concept, well, it's a concept, it's not really a game, I would say that. And the reason for that is there's not a lot of mechanics that work correctly or at all, and it's a proof of concept. There's no flagpole, there's no game menu, it's very simple. You can't just use like the buttons to place things or do anything. You have to use a stylus, and if you want to try to get and change blocks, then what you need to do is you have to press the right trigger on the DS and the screens will swap, and then you can choose what you want to put. So it's very tedious and annoying because every time you want a new block you have to switch back and then select the block, and as you can see it's pretty annoying when you want to just fix something simple. But at least they let you play the game whenever you want, so it's not like you have to press a play button, so that's pretty cool. So do check this game out, as it's free download in the description of course, and it also works with any R4 cards, so go check it out. In number 6 we have Super Mario Remaker. This is pretty much a clone of the original Super Mario Maker for Wii. Well, I wouldn't say an exact clone, but they're trying to make it, in terms of animation and style, pretty much the same. Now, where it falls apart is the navigation of items. See, in this game, you cannot just open up the menu and just tap an object. Each of the different keys have a different item attached to it, so it's very annoying if you want to try to find what you're looking for. I also couldn't figure out how to make the screen scroll. I don't think it even does that, so it's bare bones. And I know this game is cancelled, I don't think they're working on it anymore, but it's pretty simple, like in terms of the way the game looks and feels. The physics are great. I have to say, a lot of Mario Maker games have to get the physics correct, because or else it won't feel like Mario. And if he jumps in like a triangle kind of shape, then instead of like an arc, it won't work very well, and I've seen those aren't very good at all. But you can have different themes, there's different music as well, so I really like the customization, I like the graphic style as well, but some things aren't 100%. So overall, it's pretty decent, and again, it's in the description for you guys to check out. Next, we have Mayro Maker. It looks like they had a typo in there. I don't know if they could see that. But this game is basically Mario Maker. It has a lot of the same art style and graphics similar to Super Mario Maker for the Wii U. And like the last game, it basically tries to take all the stuff that the original Wii U version had and make it for computers. So the basic understanding with this game is that it's not as great. The physics don't feel very good at all, and the graphics aren't very good either. Now what happens is with the screen is that it literally follows Mario, so if you jump, then the screen will move. And unlike Super Mario Bros. Where it just scrolls, and if you go above the screen then it will move up, this is kind of strange, and the physics, like I said, are not very good at all. And also, what's really cool is how they implemented the themes, as they are all there except for New Super Mario Bros. U. They have a New Super Mario Bros. Theme, but in this specific build I was playing, it looks like it wasn't there. There was icons for it, so I assume that maybe a newer build has it. I couldn't find that, but it seems like it does have it anyway. but it's pretty cool nonetheless, and overall the graphics look decent. It looks a little more like a Flash game, to be honest, so yeah, I mean, you guys can try it out. It's in the description, like I said. Go have some fun with it and play around. Another Mario Maker fan game, I should say, because the other ones are fan games, but they're really demos and just clones. So this game really takes it to a whole new level. This is called Super Mario Multiverse, and it's also known as Super Fan-Made Mario Brothers. Now, what's cool about this game is that there's a whole bunch of really interesting and unique customization options. You can really edit each different object and block, change how the background looks like. The physics are amazing as well, and there's like a lot of cool just like costumes. Like it really tries to remake Super Mario Maker for the Wii U, so you could probably remake the levels as well. There's a lot of themes actually. There's Super Mario Brothers, New Super Mario Brothers, there's the All-Star style as well, and Super Mario Bros. 2, which they added lucky blocks and stuff to fit the art style and theme. It's really cool. Now this game is in development, so I can only give you guys a later build of it. That's not the newest one, but it still has all the stuff that you're seeing from the gameplay. And it has like a lot of stuff to do. You know, you can build really complex levels in the editor and also play some really cool ones as well, as it really tries to be like a Super Mario Maker. And of course, I hope we really do see a full version come out, because it's still in closed beta and certain people have access to it. So hopefully we can see a full release of it. Coming in at number 3 is Mario Editor. Now this editor is fantastic. As you can see, it borrows the look and feel from Super Mario Bros. 3, well, of course, the All-Star version. Now, this game has lots of cool power-ups and designs that you can do. Now, it's only about the Super Mario Bros. 3 All-Star style, so there's nothing else here. But there is still a lot of stuff to do, and it does borrow a lot of different objects from other Mario games as well, so you're not just limited to the Super Mario Bros. 3 styles. As you can see from the footage, there's the message blocks as well, and there's also unique different power-ups as well. There's a whole bunch of them you could choose from, and the editor is very intuitive as well, as you can just click on the certain tile you want, and it's all tile based, so you can imagine the stuff you can do there. One change that is very unique is how the health works, because as you can see, there's like a little health gauge similar to Super Mario Galaxy. I think this is really cool and really interesting for this game, as you can probably do really unique stuff with it. There's also some things from Super Mario World here as well. You'll even see some new Super Mario Brothers stuff incorporated in there as well. So it's a very versatile game in terms of the stuff that you can do. And don't forget, like some of the other Super Mario fan games, you can just download files. Of course, they're like the level files, and some have different ones, but you can just download them from the internet and play different kinds of levels. So that's also a great thing about these fan-made Mario games, is that you can just download one from the internet someone made and play it. So that's also very good. And this game is very well made, very high quality, and this is probably one of the best out there, so go check it out as well. It's in the description below. Previously known as Super Mario 2D Universe, Super Mario Unimaker is a fantastic Super Mario Maker fan game that takes everything to a whole new level. And why this is better than Super Mario Editor is because of the art style, and the art style is just the thing that makes this game look amazing. Even though it might not have slopes and a lot of other things that Mario Editor has, it still has its own very uniqueness, and it doesn't borrow any assets from Super Mario Brothers or Super Mario World, meaning that's 100% original, which essentially means that Nintendo can't go after them because they're not using their sprites and stuff like that, so they're just using the characters. So the art style in this game is very amazing. Like I said, I love it to pieces, but the thing that makes this game also very well done is the physics are amazing, and they're just copies simply what Mario is about, and even the new Mario sprite, it just feels really, really well done. You can edit and change a lot of things, and also one thing is that's really, really unique about this is that you can also import custom themes and also make your own using the theme tool as well. So there's a lot of really cool stuff here, and also the menu is fantastic. The user interface was just really well designed because you can just get any block you want very easily. By pressing the E button, you can also have different variations, like, you know, when you shake the block in Super Mario Maker, that's basically the same thing. You can have different variations. And it's really cool. You can also, like, extend platforms, and there's different things you can do. They make it very, very simple to learn and understand how it works. Also, this game is in active development, so there's new stuff all the time being shown. So I'm going to leave the Discord server down below of this game, so maybe you want to check it out there as well. And it will be in the description, of course, as well. But overall, this is probably the nicest looking Mario Maker fan game, although it might not have slopes and a lot of specific things. It still looks fantastic and plays really nicely too. And hopefully, as development continues of this game, it will look even better and have more features. Coming in at number 1 is Super Mario Bros. X. Why is this game number 1, you might ask? Well, the customization is through the roof with this game. This game is probably the biggest Super Mario Maker fan game out there, just because of the amount of just content it has. There's so much to do. The level editor is very, very complex. You can do lots of different things, import different themes similar to Super Mario Unimaker. There's multiple characters to play as well, and it's just very complex. You can really design unique experiences with Super Mario Bros. X as well, as it just keeps getting updates and keeps having new things introduced and brought in. And, of course, this game, because it's in active development, I will leave links as well in the description for you guys to check it out, as it keeps updating with the beta. So there's a beta going on at the time of this recording, and there's also the older version as well. So there's 2 different versions that exist. But overall, this game is just amazing. There's just so much here, and it just feels like a Super Mario just fan project, and they put their heart and soul into making this game just because of how much stuff there is and how polished this game is. And like I said, the new features that are always introduced, they make sure they're very well put in and well thought out, because as the beta keeps going on, they keep changing things. So I really love just the art style, what they decide to put in, because you can see there's a Super Mario Brothers All-Star style. There's also the playable characters all have different abilities. The new enemies have different things. There's new blocks. There's just so much here that you guys have to just try it out for yourself. So, of course, go down in the description. There's also links as well to check it out. There's also like a Discord server. There's a website as well. I might leave those there for you guys to see. And yeah, it's amazing. And guys, that's about it for the video. I hope you guys did enjoy it, and as always, make sure to hit the subscribe button to see future videos on the channel. Also leave a like or comment down below as well, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.